Hi Regulanaires, the month of June is finally at a close and we have our portfolio update for you. I'm very excited about this one. With everything that's been going on with the economy, I just wanted to give you a quick update so you and I can both be accountable. This is my $47,000 high yield dividend portfolio. This is about a 10% of my total portfolio and this is in M1 Finance. So let's get started with this June update. What I'm going to show you is my full portfolio, the sectors that I'm in that consist of my high yield dividend portfolio. I'm going to show you what dividends I received for this month and my total and how I track them just to keep my taxes going and make sure everything is allocated correctly. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be buying with these dividends for next month, what I see that's going to add to some value and what I think I'm going to trim a little bit of. We have a lot to get started with. I just wanted to show you this to give you a little bit of inspiration because I know, at least for me, it's been a little bit rocky and a little bit tough mentally to just see your stock price going down and down and down and down as the US economy is facing recession. So hopefully this will give you a little bit more inspiration. I am trying to retire early, but I'm also a finance student. I do have a few loans that I need to take care of, so hopefully this will inspire you a little bit and give you a few tips. So let's get started with my $47,000 portfolio update for June 2022. So we start with QYLD. Now QYLD, this is the cover call. I'm mostly involved with a lot of monthly income because I love my monthly income, I have to tell you. So we also have JEPI, which has been a really great hedge. That's my second one. We have Newsy. And then we have our real estate investment trust. So we have Maine right now and we have Stag. Both I think are undervalued. Maine has a 7% dividend yield. Stag has about a 4% dividend yield. We have our MREITs, NLY, AGNC. We have a few of our ETFs. So we have VTI, QQQ, and then we also have another ETF, which is a smaller allocation. We have RYLD. I do have some Microsoft in here. Obviously, it's a very small allocation, but I do like a little bit of dividend growth, and I just really love this company. Now, ABR, I would really love to invest more into this because the company and fundamentals are very sound. We have Nancy Pelosi's favorite with Alliance Bernstein. I have a little bit of IEP, which has a 15% high yield dividend. It's one of the biggest dividends on the market, and I have a little bit allocated to this. This is obviously a little bit riskier. We have RC, IIPR, which had a short report, and I gobbled up some of the dividends for that one. We have STORE. We have the close-end fund GOF, Guggenheim. We have PMT, which I'm probably going to get rid of. We have STWD, MPW, which is getting clobbered right now on news, but I'm still very hopeful for it. We have Sachem, which is high risk, but the management has been incredible. We have ARCC. I really want to bump up that one. We have SPG, BGS, which is a food company, NRZ, very high yield. Altria, obviously that's been in the news, but I made a video about that one. I will leave it in the link below, but essentially I feel like this has all been blown way out of proportion. Now we have Ben, which is a dividend aristocrat. I definitely want more of that. We have XYLD, which I had sold a few months ago. I sold a lot of it because I just felt like it was getting a bit overvalued, especially with these cover call ETFs that tend to stay in one range. I like to sell at the top and buy back in at the bottom. If I sell at the top, then I'll go into one that is at the bottom. For USAC, I have a little bit. This is more of an oil play. I have some Blackstone. Definitely want to get more of that. AFCG is a bit of a high spec play. We have MMP, and I would like some EPD. We have ticker symbol O. Now you'll notice I only have about $100 of this. I have about 200 shares in Webull, but I love to sell covered calls. So You know me, I love to sell covered calls, and I just can't do that on this platform, so I had to move it over to Webull. We have Agree Realty, Nop, Pine, I'm getting rid of that one, it's only $1. We have Ojai, which is in the healthcare industry. I really love that one. I would like to add more Devo and more HTGC. So that's just an overview of what I have right now. So let's go over to the activity so we can see what the dividends were. Now, what I'll basically do is I'll look at the dividends for the month of June. As you can see, IEP, I got 15 cents. QYLD was 142. And I'll just go throughout the month and do that. So we have this over here. And this is how I track everything. So these are my monthly high yield dividends for June 2022. QYLD, we have $142.78. That was the highest one. JEPI, which was great. I'm definitely adding to this, $106.39. Newsy was a bummer, huge disappointment, $68.89. Maine was $13.12. Stag, $7.09. IEP, 15 cents. AGNC, $15.11. VTI, $3.29. RYLD, $6.19. Microsoft is quarterly, was $1.01. XYLD was 7 cents. And again, that's because I sold at the top. So the total dividends for the month of June was $364.09. My personal goal is trying to get this to $1,000 a month so I can pay some student loans and I can pay some bills. But this just gives you a little bit of an overview of the type of companies that I have. So let's talk about what I'm going to reinvest into. So if we go back to the portfolio. So with all of this recession fear and quantitative tightening, I'm still expecting a huge bear market. I'm still expecting recession fears not to be over until inflation peaks, which I don't believe is happening for the next 2 months. So right now I'm just going to keep QYLD and Newsy as is. They're very tech heavy, so I'm not really looking forward to reinvest into those at the moment. So I'm definitely, for my monthly income ETFs, going to reinvest into JEPI and Devo. They have really great protection to the downside thus far, and I think they're very good income monthly ETFs. I get dividends every month, and it looks like great capital appreciation. For my REITs, I'm going to invest into the BDC Maine. I'm going to invest into Stag. I'm going to invest to Warren Buffett's favorite, STOR. And I'm going to show you a few others that I'm going to invest into, but not as heavily. So if we scroll down here, I'm going to invest more into ABR. Their management is great. MPW, because I believe that it is undervalued right now. And these are the two dividend aristocrats that I'm going to reinvest into as well. This is Mo and Ben. I made 2 videos about these, and I really just love the companies, and they are basically dividend aristocrats, which means that they've been paying dividends for the past 25 years. And these are really good stocks to have in your portfolio that are stable and that go up in the dividends. And we love to see that. So I think Blackstone is also undervalued, as well as T. Rowe Price. They both offer 4 to 5% dividend yields. So I'm looking forward to investing in those. And I'm also looking at HTGC. I might put a little bit into SLRC as well. That's a new one for me, so I only have a little bit of exposure to it. And then also I would like to invest into ORCC. So this is just a little quick update. I wanted to stay accountable for you guys, and I just wanted to show you what my personal high yield dividend is. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Please give this a like, because it was really scary but exciting showing you my portfolio. I've never done that before, so let me know how you are reinvesting in dividends, and let me know if you have any comments. See you in the next one.